Festivities are getting underway as Puxatawny Phil will predict in not too long of a time here if winter will be 6 more weeks or if we'll see spring sooner rather than later.
Yeah, the big question here this morning that ABC 57's Mary Coltrider is joining us here in studio, hopefully to help us figure out what many here in Michiana are feeling about this prediction here this morning, Mary.
Yes, it is the big question of today. Will we have 6 more weeks of winter? Now, when I first set out on my journey to chat with Michiana residents, one thing surprisingly was in common. We actually all were a bit confused about what Groundhog Day is, but agreed that more winter is not ideal.
Groundhog Day. Some know it as a great movie.
Well, it's Groundhog Day.
Others know it as the way to determine how much longer winter will be. I myself am honestly kind of confused, so I decided to see what Michiana had to say. Tomorrow's Groundhog Day.
Oh, I had no idea.
You had no idea?
No, I didn't.
Groundhog Day used to mean something in this town.
Is it if he sees a shadow, it's winter for 6 more weeks? Is that right?
I think so. You want 6 more weeks of winter?
No, absolutely not. I hate cold weather. I don't know what I'm doing here, to be honest with you.
I think if it comes back out again, isn't it like really bad, long, cold winter more? Or is it the opposite? No idea.
I also still do not know. Do you want 6 more weeks of winter?
That's a no. No. I mean, it's pretty, and I'm cold.
When the groundhog sees his shadow and goes back into the little hole that we have more winter. Winter usually lasts forever here, so.
You want winter to be over?
Yes.
I don't really know very much. I think it has something to do with groundhogs. I'm not entirely sure. I miss the sunshine though. Like, I miss the warmth.
I know that the groundhog, if it sees its shadow, determines like spring or winter, something like that. I would probably prefer spring.
I just know that the groundhog is named Puxatawny Phil.
That's pretty big that you know his name. It's kind of a hard name to say.
I mean, I'm fine with this snow because it's pretty, but other than that, when it's super cold and you have to walk to class, not that great.
Now, of course, I have done my research since yesterday. Hopefully, by the end of this show, we will know if Phil sees his shadow, and if that means 6 more weeks of winter, it is. But we have known, it sounds like Macy is saying, he is notorious for seeing his shadow, as opposed to not so. Just a lot of anticipation this morning.
Well, I want to know, okay, so he doesn't see, I mean, if he sees a shadow or not, we might see 6 more weeks of winter. What does he do the rest of the 364 days of the year?
I mean, he's got a sweet gig if he's got a one-day thing and then, whoo,
and he
vacation.
looks like he eats very, very well.
He's very loved. They're always holding him. Everyone's talking about him.
We have a lot of questions,
Yes,
Mary.
you know what? And I'm so happy you're asking these important questions because, again, I did my research all morning long about groundhogs. He's in hibernation for these 3 to 4 months, and rumor has it he's actually not coming out of his hole to see a shadow or see if it's winter, but actually for mating season. So we don't want to tell the kids that one.
Just in time for Valentine's Day.
Yes, exactly.
Winter is coming.
Winter is
coming. We'll be right back.